Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my weight gain journey, how I went from 115 pounds and skinny to 145 pounds of muscle and pretty lean. Now let's begin. Alright guys, so today's currently February 4th, 2023 at about 10 a.m. and it's Saturday right now, and I just got done doing my leg workout. I did a very intense leg workout with squats, leg extension, leg curls, Romanian deadlifts, and I also finished off with some abs and some arm work. Just as a bonus because I love arms and I love doing abs. I just want to show you guys my main protein sources. I eat a lot of chicken, low-fat cottage cheese, Greek zero-fat yogurt, and as well as a few supplements. Now what I use for supplements, first thing I use is a chocolate grass-fed Pro Mix protein powder. Now 4 scoops of this is 62 grams of protein, I believe 12 carbs, and I believe 3 grams of fat. Now this is grass-fed, it's all like organic, it's 4 to 5 ingredients, it's very healthy stuff. Now it has a hefty price tag of about $90 for 5 pounds, but it's honestly essential because it's all natural and no artificial ingredients and no bad ingredients in this at all. Now secondly, what I use, which I actually started using, was a pure peanut powder. Now this pure peanut powder is phenomenal. 1 serving is 9 grams of protein and only 2 grams of fat, as well as 5 carbs. And I like to add this now with my protein shake after the gym. So I'll take 4 scoops of the Pro Mix protein powder, which is 320 calories, and then I'll take 2 scoops of the peanut powder, the peanut powder. So that's total, I believe, 420 calories, and for 2 of these, it's 80 grams of protein with only 7 grams of fat. Now, it's phenomenal, and it's something I use after the gym. So every day with my protein shake, I always take a monohydrate creatine. Now, this helps to obviously get more reps in the gym, and just helps your overall muscles. It's phenomenal, and I've been taking this thing for a few years now. So, my story of how I got involved with fitness. Now, I started working out about 5 years ago, and prior to that, I was about 115 pounds, very skinny, no muscles, and just, a very fragile, low confidence. And I just, basically, my cousin at the time, he started working out, and he really showed me what it can do for you, for your body, and then mentally. So he got me into the gym, and then after I got involved with the gym, I just fell in love with it, and I've been going ever since. Now, more so, I think that fitness is more mental than physical. Yes, obviously you see physical changes with your body, like you get more tone, and you build muscle mass, and you get leaner as long as you eat correctly. But more so, I think it's mental, because if you push yourself mentally, those last 2, 3, 4, 5 reps where it's starting to really hurt, where lactic acid is starting to really build up, that's where you see true gains, and you really build that mental strength. Because with life, and life throws all kinds of stuff, and having mental strength is huge for our growth and our self-development. So without further ado, I'm going to go over my 6 tips to build muscle. Tip number 1, guys, is to track what you're eating and your macronutrients via MyFitnessPal, as well as track your weights and your reps within your notes on your phone. So why MyFitnessPal is so important is because MyFitnessPal allows you to keep a diary log of what you're eating every day for breakfast, lunch, for dinner, and snacks. And doing so will give you a real idea. Of how many calories a day you're consuming and what goals you want to set. Say if you want to gain a pound a week, or half a pound a week, or even cut to lose a pound a week or lose half a pound a week, it will help you adjust your calorie intake and what your 3 most important macronutrients are, which are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Now how mine is set up is to consume high protein, moderate carbohydrates, and low fats. So my source every day of protein is about 190 grams of protein, about 100 or less carbs a day, and about 30 or less grams of fats. So I can stay lean, build muscle, and it's a very great way to really track what you're eating and to set your goals right. And in terms of your weights and reps, basically, if you're just starting off, you could just use your notes app on your phone. so you can track it week by week and really see how you can improve, if you can improve your reps or your weights, and then track it that way. It's very simple, guys. Tip number 2, guys, is to eat plenty of protein. Now, either half a pound of protein per pound of body weight, or 1 pound or 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Now, I weigh right now about 145, but because I'm trying to really build muscle, I'm eating about 190 grams of protein. So there is something called the thermic effect of food, and protein really takes a lot more to burn and actually absorb in the body. So I always strive for about between 170 to 190 grams of protein a day. So because of that whole thermic effect of food, I should retain around 140 grams of protein in me to build muscle and grow naturally. So that is, huge. So it's up to you guys. There are free tools online, free calculators, and with MyFitnessPal, it'll really help you to track and really set your goals right for protein. Tip number 3. Now, my recommendation is to work out 3 to 5 times a week. Now, if you're just starting off, I would just do a split of Monday you do upper body, Tuesday you do legs, Wednesday upper body, Thursday you do legs, Friday upper body, and then Saturday and Sunday you could rest. Now, if you're just new starting off, I would do that for about 3 months and just start that way, but build each day. So if you work out each day, except for the weekends, you're starting to build that habit and build that discipline, which is huge long term, because most days, guys, I really don't want to work out, but I've been doing it for so long, and I really know it'll help me mentally to really work out and to push myself really hard. So I'll feel after the gym, I usually feel it's called a PMA, positive mental attitude. So my entire day moving forward, I am in this positive state. And yes, I have to renew that sometimes if I feel, low, or if something's happened in life. I'll just do some bicep curls or some push-ups, and doing a workout will help elevate me into a higher frequency, because within a low frequency, it's very hard to see the positive in life. All right, guys. So the next tip is to sleep between 6 to 8 hours a day. Now, my recommendation, as I've said in past videos, is you want to sleep around the same time every day and wake up around the same time of day, so your circadian rhythm is aligned and your energy will be overall solid all day and day by day. So my schedule is in bed by between 9 to 9:30 p.m. and I wake up at 3 a.m. Now that allows for about 6 hours of sleep, and I feel great off of that. I don't need 7 to 8 hours, and I have a very, very busy schedule, so I don't need to sleep more than that. But whenever you guys see fit, do it. Now you should try to target your sleep in an hour and a half increments, because of our sleep cycle, and with REM, rapid eye movement, it's extremely important. So here's a tool online which you can use to really to calculate your REM and your sleep cycles, so you can wake up feeling refreshed most of the time, not exhausted or drowsy. All right, guys, so the next tip is to drink a lot of water. Now, I can't just say drink a lot of water. Now, what I do is I drink about a half a gallon of water a day. And because if we're exercising a lot, if we're walking a lot, if we're working, it's very easy for us, to become dehydrated, and then to operate more effectively overall. Because if we don't have enough water in us, we get dehydrated, we get, sleepy, we just feel sluggish, and we can't think effectively, which affects our life and affects our work. So it's very, very important to stay hydrated. And if you can, most of the time, avoid sodas. And also, guys, I would avoid coffee past 1 p.m. because caffeine has a half-life, and if you drink it past 1 p.m. or 4 p.m., all depending on what time you actually fall asleep, then it can really affect your time where you actually, fall asleep. All right, guys, so the last tip I have for you is to be consistent. Now, obviously, you probably heard that a million times, but, consistency is key with working out, with growing a business, with, school, with studying, with trying to do any kind of skill, day in and day out, just being consistent with it. And then, as I said earlier, most days I really don't feel like working out. I have other things going on, I feel tired, and I don't feel like doing it, but I'm like, you know what, screw that, I'm going to go anyways, and then do a really hard workout and just, push really hard. So I'll get into that high frequency mindset and that, positive mental attitude that I need to have a great day and to think clearly and to see life from a great point of view. And I'll see you guys next time.